Good morning and welcome to our live coverage from the Wacker. You join us for this test match between Australia and India. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in... The opposition captain can't believe their luck. Who'd bowl first in these conditions? It's certainly a risk, and the opening bowlers will really need to be on their game. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to this match between India and Australia. Please make the teams feel welcome as they walk out onto the field. Hazelwood has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. Couldn't get it through the field. Needs a direct hit. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Needs to be on target. And they're away and nicely off the mark. A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Into the gap. Nice shot. Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Yep, it mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away to the covers with exquisite timing. Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though. Yep, well placed. Should get a single. There'll be one run here for them. They look for a couple here. Trouble! Oh, gone! Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply. Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Start, the left-arm fast ball that is coming on to bowl from the river end. Nicked it! The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. And gone. That's a fantastic catch. An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. No interest in that one from the batter. Stark will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Wow, that's missed a lot. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play. Yeah, great shot through the gap. Good throw from the deep, on target. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs. This is everything. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. Out! Pretty straightforward catch in the end. It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the P early and expand as they get settled. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit the boundary. Ease through the field, there'll be runs here. A couple on offer here. Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. They'll get at least one. No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for four. A poor delivery. A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Edge! Big shout! And gone. Brilliant catch. A try to scratch the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Drives and misses everything. Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Yep, really good shot there. Got forward bowler was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Start from the river end. Waiting. Doesn't beat the infield. That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. Yeah, that's right out of the middle of the bat. It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Right there! Can't get that outside the ring field. Into the gap, nice shot. It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution, and back past the bowler. Did they go full? Did they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Yeah, great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for four. Bring on! Straight to the fielder. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Beaten on the drive. Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning. Yep, they'll push hard, should get back for two. Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Caught, what a position to set there, a brilliant catch. Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Edged it. And with that, they're off the mark. That's the over. India are 5 for 38. Nice solid defensive shot. Misses out there on the short and wide one. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. That has gone very, very high. Might be safe. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that. You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Nice shot. That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Couldn't have played that any better. Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs. Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle and race to the boundary. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Just threw the shot too early. Surely that's got to be caught wide. It's completely out of reach. Got right in behind it. Strikes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot. They got it over the top, had pretty good control, and one bounce over the rope. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Ready? No! Quick onto that in the infield. Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end. Solid defence, very compact. End of the over, 4 off it. India are 5 for 60. Going with pace now. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd. That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that. Timed that brilliantly. In the end, they lofted it with ease over the top. Not far away from going all the way, 4 runs, great to watch. The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whiz past the batsman, the umpire says that's the first of 2. Short, fast, accurate, when you get that type of delivery right, you just can't play them. No more short stuff this over though. Cummins with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. 10 runs added in that over. India are 5 for 70. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. Right out of the middle. The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? 7 runs added in that over. India are 5 for 77. A lovely shoulder ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over. Hit that hard, nailed it. Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary. It can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Wow, that's missed a lot. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play. Right there. Couldn't get it through the field. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. End of the over. 4 runs coming from it. India are 5 for 81. The right armour is coming on to bowl. From the members' end. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close. Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground. Cummins, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nicely played. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. Times it nicely. Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary. That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. That is a gorgeous shot, straight through the covers. Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Yep, finds the fielder with that shot. Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out. Timed that perfectly. Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more. That's the end of the over, just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground. Immaculate timing there. Avoid the fielders, 1 bounce and 4, fantastic shot. Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Great shot, great timing. No job at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4, a poor delivery. A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Drives and misses everything. Perfectly timed. Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. Caught! One of the easiest catches you'll see. scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many. Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Green from the members' end. High in the air. This should be an easy chance. Fantastic catch. After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go on to the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Wait on, yeah! Doesn't beat the infield. That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. Waiting. Super shot there. Yep. They got it well away square. Nobody anywhere near to the field cut it off. Green giving away too much width. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. That's it. There'll be runs here. Yeah. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it. Another one. 8 wickets gone. He feels it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end. The team will be after positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Wait. Done. Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls. And they're on a roll now. Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter. Joy for the bowler. Another wicket down. This one without scoring. 4 runs added in that over. India are 9 for 119. Can't get that outside the ring field. This is everything. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs. Beaten on the drive. Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning. Cummins ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. This could be trouble. Done! Brilliant in the field. That total just means the bowlers have really got to be on their game. Feels a really below par score. We're ready to get this innings underway. There's a huge opportunity with the time left, and with this batting order to build a strong lead and put themselves well ahead in this game. Obviously didn't like the look of that one, and just ignored it. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. Straight to the fielder. No runs on that occasion, got into position. Sharma shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. That's it. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Yep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Didn't quite manage to get themselves in for that first innings. The bowler, with their tail up, will know it too. A good batter, though, and it won't take much to get going. Just threw the shot too early. Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though. In the air. Looks to be landing safely. That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. A rush of blood. Very quick onto the short ball. Can't get it away. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt. End of the over. 10 off it. India are none for 10. Edge. There's no one there. Could go down to the boundary. Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. Misses out there on the short and wide one. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's going a long way. What a shot that is. That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous. Sharma is really starting to get on top of this bowling. They need a few changes to halt this momentum. End of the over. 16 runs coming from it. India are none for 26. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really. It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going. It was an average sort of innings we saw from them. You know just how rare it is, though, to see a batter of this calibre miss out twice. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot. Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary. Hazelwood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Good bit of timing there. Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game. 4 runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot. Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs. A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication. End of the over. 17 runs coming from it. India are 2 for 43. Right out of the middle. The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Yep. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. They make it home, but there should never have been a chance for a run out in the first place. Wait! Good catch! Out! So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Yep! That one had all the ease and elegance of this batter at their best. Driven perfectly down the ground for 4. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Middle that one, great timing. Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Right off the middle of the bat. Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watch that in awe. That's mistimed. Gone high, should be gone. It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope. It can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Nice shot. Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing. Pushed nicely into the covers. Might go all the way. That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb. Hit that hard. Nailed it. Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground. Timed that brilliantly. Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary. Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Wow, that's missed the line. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. 22 runs added in that over. India are 3 for 87. Oh, the batsman couldn't get out of the way. Couldn't have hit that any better. It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed. Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot. There's minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close. A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play. Too full. Got what it deserved. The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punch that away to the covers with exquisite timing. Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more. Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Yep. Out. Good catch. This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it was moving to a big score, but it's not to be. That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it? Yep. Through the hands of it. Got it early, but enough on it to get full. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Nicely played. That was a massive shot, middle, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff. They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Good throw from the deep, on target. Drives and misses everything. A little late on that, no run scored. Sprayed that very wide, hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. That's right out of the middle of the bat. You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. I don't think there's any bat on that as they come through for the single. Start with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Yep, super shot. What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary. That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Yep. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. They'll get at least one. Couldn't get it through the field. There'll be 1 run here for them. No good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off. Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary. Did they go full? Did they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Chance! Huge nick, but no one to catch it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. This is everything. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the river end. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide. Nicked it! Loud shout! That's just outrageous. Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion. Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that. That was another great delivery, nice and short and just turned this over, unfortunately. That's right off the knee to the bat. That was seen so early, the timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit, fantastic. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away. You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed. End of the over. India are 5 for 156. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the members' end. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end. You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle. That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far. Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. That's right out of the middle of the bat. That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. Timed that perfectly. Yep. That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely. That has gone very, very high. Might be safe. Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot. A real beauty. Just times it so well. Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting. Cummins from the river end. Got right in behind it. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Nice shot, runs possible. Great run. Held on nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch. Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup. It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Just threw the shot too early. the infield. They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Gone, excellent catch close to the bat. They played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it. Flew away with pace, brilliant timing. Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly, and placed into the gap. A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Times it nicely. Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope. Perfectly timed. No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery. Green shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Just about timed that perfectly. Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs. Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball. Another one goes off the shed. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this trail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish. That's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. Well, for brief moments, you thought they might be able to strike there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I thought it wasn't that wide. There's really great bounce in this pitch. Seems to be surprising the bowler. But that's all the short stuff for this over. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. Could be close. Nice running between the wickets. Tripping the pads, not the bat though. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Yes! Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. Gabba! Tapped it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike. Yep! There'll be runs here. And they're away and nicely off the mark. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. 6 runs added in that over. India are 9 for 206. High in the air. This should be an easy chance. What great reactions. Brilliant close in. They've been bungled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job. Just need the batting to finish it off. No shot offered. Well-directed short ball sways out of the way. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. Yes, picks the gap perfectly. Australia, get underway, easy as you like, with a single. Harris is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Straight to the fielder. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field. Edged. That was a very foolish throw, no chance for a run out, and it's just flown to the boundary. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the river end. Obviously didn't like the look of that one, and just ignored it. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Yeah. Well placed. Should get a single. A couple on offer here. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.